Hi, my name is Donna Dean Wilson, and this is my reflection video. When I first started out with this program, my teacher in philosophy was along the lines of treating all of my students the exact same and always being kind. It wasn't until I spent a few weeks in the classroom during my student teaching placement that my philosophy began to change. One of the first pieces of advice I got when I first started my teaching program was, do not become friends with students and don't smile at them until after Christmas break. When I heard that from a teacher, I just smiled and nodded. But on the inside, I was appalled. How could you not smile at students that you share your space with? How do you not bond and build relationships with students over the course of an entire school year? I knew that I would not follow in that teacher's footsteps. Although she is a great teacher, and she did teach me a few good things when I was doing my field experience, her philosophy is just not something I will continue, but I do carry it with me as an example of something I don't want to say to anybody else who comes to me for advice. When I first joined the 4th grade classroom at Monster Rock Elementary, I had ties with students I had never met before. One student's grandmother and my grandmother worked together at a neighboring school for many years. Another student, her father grew up on the same block as my mom and uncle in the next town over. It was so awesome to be able to have these instant connections with people. I am so thankful that I had my placement in a small school, and I pray that when I have a job as a teacher, I'll be in a small school as well. Throughout my weeks in that classroom, I got to create bonds and relationships with all the students. I learned what motivates them, what they like and don't like, what their favorite subjects are, and how to make them laugh. My new philosophy is to always be kind, respectful, and fair to my students. Technology has come a long way in the few years since I was in school. When I was in elementary school, the whole school had to share one TV on wheels with a VHS with a few tapes of Bill Nye the Science Guy and the Magic School Bus. And each classroom had a really old projector that showed really grainy images of the worksheet up on the whiteboard. And now I can do all the stuff off my laptop and using one of the ELM projectors that we have in the elementary school. And students at this school almost each have their own Chromebook or tablet they can use. One of my favorite resources to use in the classroom is called iReady. We use it for math and reading, and the math lines up with our curriculum that we use in our workbooks. I can even assign certain tasks and standards to students who may have fell below level during a test. Something that Monster Rock and myself are both really passionate about is teaching to the whole child. This means that along with academics, we teach social and emotional health to our students. I personally don't go to church or do very much Bible study, but I do some other things that bring me closer to Christ. This includes listening to certain music and reflecting on my week on Sundays. What I take out my time on Sunday is, what can I bring with me to my classroom and my daily life? This is where I bring human flourishing and kindness with me wherever I go. I try my hardest to teach others around me the value of being kind to one another, and I spend time at the end of each day with the students to work on our kindness. This is one of the big reasons that I am working so hard to become a teacher. I want to bring kindness to others around me and help students learn how kindness is so valuable in today's society. Thank you.